What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Ingram Orchids and More. I'm Kathryn, and I am reporting to you live from South Central Florida. And I wanted to give you guys an update on our orchid project that we have been working on for the past couple months. And I want to say that it's, 90% complete. Adding orchids is going to get us to completion here, but I wanted to ask you guys for some advice or your suggestions on what you think should go here. So let me show you the space now that it's done, and let's talk about what we can do with this space and what type of orchids we can grow. So let's check it out. All right, you guys, so many moons ago, we were explaining that our kids got a playset for Christmas from their grandparents, and we needed a space to level out the yard and just protect the investment, essentially. So we leveled off all of this here because in Florida our yard has to slope away from the house because of the heavy rains, and so we needed to make a place that was level. So we built the box and added all of these beams, and I'll show you guys that. But there's 4 corners have super tall beams. These are pressure treated wood, and we leveled this out, added some rubber mulch here just so that doesn't decompose, and if a kid falls, it's character building, so it won't hurt as bad. But I didn't want a media that anything could grow in, essentially. So we created that, and up here we added a 90% shade cloth because if you know our Florida summers, it is brutal and we don't need anything baking. And I don't know if you remember growing up as a kid and sliding down a slide that was baking in the hot sun. You burned some skin, and we don't want to do that. So tried to make this a fun place to play, and we also have some soccer goals because our oldest loves soccer, or should I say football. Let me know what I should say, but she loves playing with those. And we did add a hammock over here, really nice place to sit and hang out and watch the kids play. But in order to make this more of an oasis, I want to hang orchids. I want to drill some hooks into the beams here and finish this process because I think it would be so pretty to have some orchids hanging from these beams, and I need your advice. So I'm thinking like full sun orchids, like maybe we could do some Schomburgkias, which are now known as Myrmecophyllus. We could do some Certipodiums. Maybe we could do a couple Paul Storms. I'm not sure. I just want to drill hooks on the sides of the beams and just have some full sun loving plants. So can you comment down below what you think would look best in this space to make this look just captivating? We do live up against a green belt here, so we do get deer often, so that's why I kind of want to hang stuff on the beams so nothing can be reached by the deer and other critters, essentially. And I have to be super selective with what type of plants I have in our yard because we're backed up to the green belt. We have deer jump these fences all the time, and they start nibbling on our orchids. And I remember spending a lot of money on ground orchids, the Epidendrum radicans. I had some red and orange, and the deer just annihilated them, ate them to a nub. So I kind of want to avoid doing that. So possibly it would be nice to have them again, but I just don't want to chance it. I don't want to break my heart again and not have them. So we have some squirrels, but the deer are kind of the big thing. And in Georgia, where we used to be from, we had a way of handling deer, but we can't do that now in Florida. So but I need suggestions because I want to put hooks and that way the plants aren't necessarily attached or rooting to pressure treated wood. I want to set them up for success. I know they're not going to like pressure treated wood. It's not safe for orchids, so hopefully Tristan can help me drill some hooks and kind of have some stuff hanging. I do want to show you kind of what we have in our other area of our yard of orchids that we're growing, because we have a shade cloth and some beams with hooks already that we're hanging, like chromatophyllums and certipodiums and a lot of other schomburgkias. But I just think it would be so cool and add more character to the space. So let me show you what I'm talking about, and then maybe you can help me and then figure out how I'm supposed to finance this project. So you can see here we got some posts, and we have drilled some like shepherd's hooks so we can hang mounted stuff. And Tristan did drill a pot here and just kind of braced it up against that post. But it would be really cool to have something like that again here and replicate that. And if we can use, you know, the orchids that we have already to maybe put there and acclimate to more sun, I mean, that would be great instead of having to buy some more. But you know what it's like being addicted to orchids. You don't need your arm twisted to buy more. So if you have suggestions on orchids that love lots and lots of sun, which we know of them, but what do you think would look pretty here? Or if you have other ideas that maybe haven't come across my mind, I'd really appreciate your input. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Thankfully, the majority of the project is done. The kids can play in the area and we have a lot of fun out here. I'm so excited it's not cold outside anymore and we can actually be outdoors and enjoy it. But definitely, I'd say we're at 90–95% completion of this. The brute work of it all has been done. High five to me and Tristan, because this was definitely a test of our marriage, so you know how that is. But so happy that it's done, and it's really nice standing under this 90% shade right now. We have a nice little breeze. It's about 84 degrees right now, so it feels great. But I think we just need to run to Home Depot or Lowe's and get some of those shepherd's hooks to kind of hang those orchids away from the posts and figure out what we can do. Just make it neater, make it look cuter, that type of thing. So please, 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 I want to hear from you. I want to have some ideas so I can get inspired. You know, when you work on a project for so long, you just get discouraged and forget, you know, why you started it in the first place. But I think we can make this look really, really nice. So I value your input and your suggestions. So leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. And thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are. We'll talk to you later. Bye.